welcome to a brand new speed build. Today I have a bright base game home. I think is what I ended up calling it. I almost called it a bright big base game home or a large bright base game home or something like that, because it is a very large house. Like it's big. There's a lot of bedrooms. It's for a lot of Sims, but I think I just ended up calling it a bright base game home because otherwise it's too much. It's too much to say, and we do not want that. So I decided to cut it down a little bit on the name, just a little bit. Plus it didn't look good as a thumbnail, so there's that. I don't know if okay, so I'm already going on a rant, I'm sorry, but like, if you are someone who makes speed builds, do you ever do that? Like change the title of a build just like a little bit for the thumbnail purpose? Because like I know not all people have like the title or like the build's name or whatever in the what's it called, thumbnail. There we go, in the thumbnail. But I do, and I know a lot of other people do, but not everyone. But like if you do you also do that sometimes? Because like it doesn't always look good. Like some names like do not look good, or like they don't fit right, or like there's something. So I think it looked better when it was just bright base game home, so we went with that. But it is very bright. It's a very large and bright house. It's for, if I remember correctly, that is, it's for 2 parents, 1 teen, 2 kids, 1 toddler, but there is also an office and a home gym. So if you need more bedrooms, you could definitely have more bedrooms. I was originally going to make the what becomes the home gym into a bedroom, so there's definitely room for that. It was supposed to be more bedrooms, but then I decided that no, I have made a lot of base game homes, or no, I made a lot of homes recently that have, like, not recently, but well, recently, you just haven't seen them, that are very big. And I mean, this is still big, but like I didn't want it to have that many bedrooms, and I feel like I haven't done a base game home with a home gym in, like, I want to say forever, but I feel like I might have done it like once, but it's been a very, very long time if I have. Also, sorry if my voice is weird, or if that cut weirdly. I had to sneeze as normal. I don't know why, but it's every time I'm recording a voice I have to sneeze. I don't know why, it's just, it always happens. And yeah, I think my voice is just a little like worn out today too. It's been a long few days, so I'm sorry if it's like sounds weird. But yeah, and then again, it's very bright. Like the interior of this house is very like white. It's almost completely white. Not completely, but it's almost completely white. There are some like lighter wood swatches and like some colors, especially in the kids and toddlers and teenagers bedrooms. Not me stuttering on the T. I think I said toddler instead of toddler. I don't know why. I don't even stutter normally, but I don't know. I just can't speak today. That's normal. Anyways, so yeah, it's a very big house. It's for a lot of Sims. And if you want to download this, you can do it from the gallery. My gallery ID is Sims4, or if you want to get the tray files, you can now do that on my Tumblr. I have a lot of things to talk about in this video. Like okay, so if you're new here, I normally just rant in my videos. Like I'm very rambly. My Discord server is even called Mal's Rambly Mess because I ramble a lot. Is that even what it's called? I feel like that word is starting to lose meaning. But like I just talk about nonsense a lot. Like I almost never talk about the build or anything like that. But for this one, I do have like a list of things. Like I've literally written it down on a post-it note, like things I need to go through or talk about, because a lot of things have happened. So one of them is that I now have a Tumblr. So all the tray files for all my builds, like from here on out, are going to be on my Tumblr. It's linked down below if you want to check it out. But yeah, like the tray files will be there if you want them. Again, all I ask for you then is, again, to just not upload it to the gallery or anywhere else and claim it as your own. That's all I ask for you, from you. Like otherwise I'm fine with whatever you do. But yeah, so the tray files will be there, and my save file, when that is coming out, which the first version of the save file will be coming out, I'm gonna say relatively soon. Like I don't want to say like a date, because I want to get the first version out before the summer ends. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I have a hope. I have hope that will happen. I have hope that this will happen. I don't know why I said that twice. Anyways, also sorry if you can hear anything in the background. I have to have a balcony door open. It's very hot here. I have to have a balcony door open, and it's kind of windy today. And there are like cars going on outside and stuff. So I'm gonna try to make the music drown it out. But I'm sorry if you can hear anything. If it's like too noticeable, I will like re-record this. But hopefully I don't have to, because this is the second or fourth second or fourth, what, second or third time I'm recording this. Like once I even like recorded and edited completely, but then I was like, no, it's too messy. So I've been recording this a lot, but hopefully I don't have to record it again. But if you hear anything, that is why. But anyways, yeah, and so on Tumblr, my save file will be up there. And what else will be up there? Oh, maybe some Reshade presets. Because if you have watched like any of my last like 3 videos, you will know I'm talking a lot about Reshade or Gshade, which is what I'm using now. In this one, by the way, I am using, I built this like a month, like 2 or 3 months ago, I think. So in this one I am using my very edited version of Herbal Haze and my very edited version of like for Herbal Haze, like when I'm building, like right now during the speed build right now, but for the screenshots it's with Gshade, because I took them like very recently. So it's with Gshade, and it's for what's it called, not 4, what was I want to say 4, I don't know. It's with my very heavily edited version of Dove, which I think I might release, because it's, I don't know yet. I'm not 100% sure. I would of course credit the Dove Reshade, and I would like send a link to that too. But my edited version is completely different. Like I even have the original version in my game too, the 2.0 one, not 2.01, but the 2.0. Like that one, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I have that one, but and they look completely different. So I might release that. I know I've been getting some questions about that. So yeah, so there's that, and also the one that I use like normally from now on with Gshade and stuff. Again, this is the Herbal Haze, but I have another one that I use normally now. So it's confusing because a lot of my old videos, like, I have so many videos on backlog, and some of them don't even have Reshade. Some of them have Herbal Haze. Some of them have my new one. Some of them have my old new one. It's like there's so many weird things I have to mention in every video. So I'm sorry if it's repetitive, but yeah, it's a lot. But yeah, so if you want to go and check my Tumblr out, you can do that. Also, if you download the tray files, it's through sim file share, so there's no ads for it. There's like, it's not on Patreon. Well, obviously it's through Tumblr. Well, I mean, it could be through Patreon if it was through Tumblr, but it's not. But it's like, I promise it's like completely fine. Like you won't get a virus or anything like that. I promise. It's sim file share. That's what I use. Like, okay, so when I download CC, I prefer it to be through Patreon, actually, because it's just easy. You can just click the link and then it just downloads. But otherwise, like, if they don't have that, I prefer to be Simfly Share, because I can trust it. There's no ads. Well, unless they have AdFly. But if they have AdFly, I most likely will not download it, because I'm scared of, like, I'm so scared of AdFly. It's kind of insane. And I'm also scared of, like, there's some other sites that get, like, ads and stuff, and I'm just like, nah. Like, Mediafire, I can download from, but I try not to, because sometimes like there pops up in like another window, and then I get super scared. Like I get really, really scared. Like I download CC sometimes when I'm on call with Adam, and he will be like, what happened? Because I would like kind of shout or like get panicky, and he'll be like, Mal, what happened? And I'm like, it's CC, it's too much. Like it honestly scares me, which it shouldn't, but it does. So yeah, it's just through sim file share, so it should be fine. And then if we go through the list more, because again I have an actual written down list of things I need to talk about. The house form is now up again. I was gonna say open and then up, and then become, I don't know, I said it weirdly, I'm sorry. But it's up again. So if you didn't know, I used to build houses for you guys a lot. That was basically like, I did that a lot, like every week there was like a new house basically. Well, towards the end of it, it was, but then a few months ago, I think it was in March or February, I stopped because it just became too much. There were too many builds to do. I was not having a good time at all. Well, I was having a good time with the build, but like in my personal life, like there was some things going on. It's worse now. I have more things going on. But it was too much. I was just very stressed about school and stuff too, but now that it's summer, hopefully I can do a lot more builds for you guys. So that house form is open, but this time, to make sure that I'm not stressed or anything with it, I am going to close it after I have a few like things to do. So I think it's gonna be when I have like 3 or 4 builds like already like in that form that I need to do. I will close it, but if you want me to build a house, just go back to it in a later date and it might be open. Like it will just open and close like randomly. So just go to that if you want. The link is in the description box or in the about section of my channel page, so you can find it very easily. And yeah, I'm so excited to make builds for you guys again. I've been loving it. I have done 2 now, and I have a 3rd one to do, but also, okay, there is one more that I have to do, but if like in the end of the form there we go, you have to list a way for me to contact you, so I can contact you, I have to do that. I think that makes sense. Because like I have to let you know if I'm doing the build or if I have any questions or anything like that. And if you list like Twitter or Instagram and stuff like that, please make sure to check your like requested sometimes, because sometimes you're requested, like if I message you, it might go to the requested on the DMs and then you won't see it maybe. So please make sure those, because right now there is someone who has asked me to do a build. I cannot get in contact with them and I need to ask them questions. So just please make sure of that. I don't know what I said. I think I said please like 17 times and I'm sorry. I was just checking. I was checking on other things. I will just get distracted. I'm sorry. But like, yeah, so please just make sure that the way you list me contacting you, like you will check that. And yeah, I don't know. It's been a lot of fun. Again, I have done 2 builds already. They are up in my gallery if you want to check them out. Because when I do builds for you guys, I upload them to the gallery right away so you can download them, of course. And yeah, I've just been having a lot of fun. So if you want me to build you a house, you can do that through that, through that link. And also, like, don't worry if it's like, oh, but you will use all the packs or anything like that. No, one of the things there is that you list the packs I can use. And like you can list a budget or stuff like that, but please, oh god, this is another thing also which I ran into a problem with, like my old oh sorry, I have my ring on my desk. I have a ring on my thumb. Well, I have a lot of rings. I talked about this before. I'm a jewelry person. I have a lot of rings, and then I hit one of them, the one on my thumb on my desk, so I'm sorry if you could hear that, but imagine you just not hearing that. Now I just rambled about that for no reason. Of course. Anyways, this is a problem that I ran in with my old, like when I did it before too, was that people would give a budget but it was not realistic to what they were asking for, especially with my style, because like I usually do like very cluttered builds. Like I like I don't like empty spaces, right? So please just keep that in mind when you're putting a budget. Like please just think it through. I even put it in the form now. I think it was just please like think it through, like for what you're asking. Like is it realistic for what you're asking? Like you cannot ask for a 5-bedroom house with a home gym. Like basically you cannot ask for this house with a budget of like 50k. Like, well, you could, but like preferably not. So just make sure you have a realistic expectation and stuff. So yeah. The next thing on my list is to thank you for 800 subscribers. I don't know how that happened. Thank you. I know I said very like emotionally distant, but it's because I can't believe that I actually forgot to do that in the first like part of this video. Like that was literally the first thing I was going to say in this video and then just forgot about it. See, this is why I have it written down, because like otherwise I would forget about it. But yeah, we reached 800 subscribers, which is insane. I don't know how that happened. Thank you. Like lately, I don't know what happened. Like, okay, so I took a break, right? And also I'm sorry for not having a video up last week. Last week was a lot. A lot of things happened. I was not feeling great. I'm not feeling great right now either. My voice is weird because I've been crying. Don't mind that. Don't mind that at all. And like it just overall it's not the best time right now. And so I decided to, like, I had this I was going to have this video up last week, but it's a long one to begin with. And I didn't really have time to record the voiceover, but also like I finished editing it on like Wednesday or Thursday or something like that, and then Friday I ended school. Like I'm on summer break now, which is great, or summer holiday or whatever you want to call it, but it's just like it was a little like I had to do school things before that, and then some other things have happened, and it's been a lot. So I'm sorry for not having a video up last week, but I do not have a new upload schedule anymore, so I'm sorry, not sorry. Like I said that I was hoping to upload at least once a week, but I told you, like right now I don't know how it's gonna be because I am not great. I am terrible. I'm not gonna lie, I am terrible. Never mind. I ended school on Thursday, not Friday. I had school things to do on Friday anyways because I had like an assignment due. I still haven't done that. Well, I started, like I did the majority of it, but then I got sick too. Also, I had like my 3rd dose last week on Wednesday, so I was like out cold from that too. Like I was really sick and it was like a whole thing, and just so many things went on last week. I started building my new PC. Like it's been a lot. So like don't mind me. Also, by the way, with the new PC, this is not recorded on my new PC, but I started building it. Yes, if you follow me on Twitter, you will know. Anyways. So yeah, I'm sorry for not having a video up. But yeah, we reached 800 subs last week, I think, which is insane. But like so I took a break, right? That's how I got here, okay? I took a break, and then I came back like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And since that, so many things have just happened, and I'm just like, how? Like, we reached 800 subs. I got into the EA Creator Network, which is insane. I don't know how that happened. And just like overall, like Twitter has been so nice. Like I reached like 700 follows on Twitter, I think, and that's insane. And like it's insane. And like I don't know what to do. So thank you so much. And everyone is just so kind. Like I've gotten some like really, really kind like DMs, and just in general, like it's just so nice. So thank you so much. Like I don't know what to do. Like thank you so much. I know like it's, at least for me, I think it's hard for me to like express my emotions through words sometimes. Well, in general, like I have a hard time expressing my emotions, except for like with a few very few selected people. But if I don't sound genuine, I'm sorry, but like I am, like honestly, like I'm so happy. I just don't know how to express it with my words. So I'm sorry if I sound a little like distant from it, but I promise, like I'm so thankful. Like thank you so much for 800 subs. That's incredible. I don't know, like thank you. Thank you, really. That's all I can do. I can only say thank you. Then the last thing on my list, then I can start rambling about things. I mean, I've already rambled about things too, but the last thing on my list is things I edited out in this build. I should have mentioned this earlier in the build too, but I just didn't. Anyways, because first of all, this house is like, this build is very long. Like this video is very long. There we go. This I was gonna say house, then build, then video. I meant this video is very long already. So I did edit out some things. I did edit out a few hallways and all, of course, the bathrooms and stuff, except for one, and stuff. But then I also edited out the beginning of the toddler's bedroom and part of me doing the treehouse, because there's also a treehouse in this house. I forgot to mention that there is a treehouse. I edited out part of that because I don't know what was going on, but like the recording of that is so like, it's in like 2 FPS, and I don't know why. Like it's so like hacky, if that makes sense. Like it's weird. Anyways, so I edited out those things. So if like you're like, where is this part of the house? Like I had to edit out. But yeah, I'm sorry about that. But it should be fine, right? You do see still a lot of hallways. I think he ended up editing out 2 hallways downstairs and then the upstairs hallway, I think. But still, it's still like a 32-minute video, which is insane. So there's that. But yeah, that is it for the list. Now I have to figure out things to talk about. Oh, I can talk about this. So, okay. I don't know if that cut really, I had to I had to take like a little pause because I had to drink, but also, I had to think of something to talk about. But I can talk about this because it's funny. So if you didn't know, I'm a pretty big Harry Styles fan. I love Harry Styles, both his music, but also just him. Like, he's incredible. Like, who doesn't like Harry Styles, honestly? But I am seeing him live later this month, which is exciting. And I've been playing his music a lot lately. Well, I mean, I always am, but like because of his new album and stuff, like I've obviously been playing it a lot. I've been playing it a lot in the car with my mom. So this is so weird. I think like was it in my last video I ended up talking about my mom and my dad watching Lord of the Rings and like The Hobbit and stuff, and now I'm talking about my mom listening to Harry Styles, which is fun. But basically I've been playing a lot of like Acid Was. Like when Acid Was came out, like I played that all the time in the car, and she and I have similar music tastes. Like a lot of songs that I listen to, like she ends up listening to because I play it so much in the car, because I always have like I'm always in charge of the music when we're in the car, when we're cooking together. Like anytime we have music, I'm in charge basically. And when Acid Was came out, I played it a lot, of course. And then she really liked it and she added it to a playlist, and then like all of a sudden she was like singing along to it in the car and stuff, which is amazing. But Then when the album came out, I added some, like, obviously I added like the whole album and stuff, like my playlist, but I started playing like a few songs from it, especially Little Freak and Matilda, which is, and Keep Driving. Those 3 songs I think are my favorite from the album. I love the entire album, of course, and Acid Was, I love Acid Was, but anyways, and I play them, and then she was like, she literally said, oh, I think I have to listen to this album, and then she did. And then I was like, oh, have you listened to the other albums? Because she loved that one. And I was like, and she was like, no. And then she did. And now she's a Harry stan. She's a Harry stan, and I love it. Like, she literally listens to Harry Styles more than I do at this point. Like, we were in the car today. For more than, like, we were in the car for like a long time, because again, I live outside of like a city, and it takes us like 30 minutes to get into the city and then 30 minutes to get home, so at least an hour, and then we were in the car like within the city too. So for like 1.5 hours we were just listening to Harry Styles, which is amazing. Like, she wanted that, so we did it, because I was like, I'm down, of course. But yeah, so we're just listening to a lot of Harry Styles right now, and it's so much fun. Like, I can't believe my mom likes Harry Styles. Like, we'd love to see it. Also, she loves Taylor Swift. I've been playing a lot of Taylor Swift too. Again, Taylor Swift is actually my favorite artist of all time. That might be surprising to some people, because if you've been here for a while, you will know that Ed Sheeran has been my favorite artist for like years and years and years and years. I'm in his, like, last year I was in his like top 0.005% listeners on Spotify. Like, I listen to him a lot. And like, this year, Taylor has taken over, which is a surprise for everyone in my life. Like, when I told people, they were like, what? How did that happen? But Taylor Swift is just, she's amazing. But also, I am like, okay, so I've been listening to Taylor Swift. I would listen to Taylor Swift when I was a kid, right? Of course, because like Shake It Off and stuff, like, of course I listened to it. But I was never like a big fan of it until Folklore and Evermore came out. Those basically made me a Taylor stan. And now I've listened to all her like music that only she owns. Like, that's the only music I listen to from her, except for like a few songs from like 1989, Reputation, and what's it called? What's it called? Oh god, I see it in front of me. I see it. Speak Now. I know it started with S. I was like, Star Now, but no, it's Speak Now. I'm sorry if you can hear a dog barking too, but anyways, it's Speak Now. I have a few songs from those albums, not her debut album, but like I have a few songs for those albums, but otherwise I just listen to her re-recordings of her albums, plus Lover, of course, and like other songs that she has released from, like, she has like 2 songs from 1989 that she has released that she owns, so I listen to those, and I'm a big fan now. And then my mom started listening to Folklore, and then I was like, you know Evermore, right? And she was like, well, no, what's Evermore? And I told her, she was like, oh, and then she started listening to that too, so she's a big Taylor stan too. Again, I think it's because I played it so much that she was like, I have to check this out at this point, and so I did, and it's amazing. And so she did, and now it's amazing because I play. So now when in the car, like, I play a lot of other music too, like I play my regular music, like I just play my playlist, but it's just, now we're playing a lot of Taylor and Harry too. Sorry if that cut weirdly, the dog is barking like crazy downstairs, and I don't know if you can hear it, probably not, hopefully not, but maybe, so I decided to take a little bit of a break. But yeah, I don't know, it's amazing like having my mom listen to like the same music as I do, though saying that is not the only music I listen to, I promise, but it's a lot of fun like having to listen to like Taylor and Harry with her, and like Ed Sheeran and like stuff. But then again, I do listen to other music too, I promise. I don't just listen to those artists, I listen to a lot of other things. Like today I said, because she said that like a few years ago, not last year, but like a few years ago, we listened to so much Ed, and now we listen to a lot of Taylor, and then we listen to a lot of Taylor, and now we're listening to a lot of Harry, and then I said like, oh yeah, but the next artist I'm gonna get you to listen to is either Grace Abrams or Alyssa McAlpine. Those two are like 2 of my favorite artists too, and I want her to listen to them so bad, but it's so interesting, like the music I like because again I play music a lot with her, so it's so funny that she listens to like the same songs, because like she will sing along with the songs that I just play. Like, she will not listen to them like on her own, but she will sing along with songs that I play. It's the same with my dad though. I don't know if I ever told this on the channel. If I haven't, that's hilarious, but I play, again, like every time we're in the car or anything like that, I'm in charge of music, because normally people like my music, well, I don't know if people, but like my family likes my music taste and stuff, so like I've just been in charge. And then the summer 2019 we went on a road trip from Sweden to Poland to Oh, I don't know how to pronounce this in Swedish. I know how to pronounce it in Swedish, but in English, is it Krakow? Krakow, you know that city. Anyways, we went on a road trip, and so we were in the car for a long time, right? And I was in charge of music, and I made a playlist that we listened to like on repeat, basically. And in general, that entire summer, I listened to a lot of Girl in Red. And I listened to especially Girls by Girl in Red because at that point I hadn't come out to them, but I like wanted to hint to them, like, because that's how I work. Like, I don't say things out loud normally, like I just hint toward things. That's how I am. Like, I have a hard time again with my emotions. I just hint at things. So I played it so much that my dad started singing along to Girls by Girl in Red, which is hilarious. And then like, and I was like, like, huh? Like, whose dad starts singing along with the Girls and by Girl in Red when they don't, like, again, like, at that point I had not even come out to them, like they did not know that I was bi. But yeah, and then like when I did come out to them last year, yeah, it took a while, okay. They weren't surprised, and I was like, I wonder why. Like, they already knew. Like, that's why I hadn't come out to them, really, because, like, I knew that they knew. Like, it's been a thing. Like, again, my dad also, since I was, not my entire life, but since I was, like, 13 or, like, 12, 13, he has been, like, joking. He's been like, oh, when you're gonna bring home your first girlfriend or boyfriend? He's always said, like, girlfriend or boyfriend or girlfriend, like, in some type of order, or just partner in general, like, sometimes. So, like, he knew that I was not straight. Like, from when I was 12 or 13, I did not even know that I was not straight. Well, I kind of figured, but like, wow. So like, when I came out to them, it wasn't a surprise because my dad had been singing along to Girls by Girl in Red because I played it so much, and also because I'm me. Like, there's no way I'm straight. And yeah. So that's my parents for you, singing along with my music, including Girl in Red. It's so funny. And then I played a Girl in Red by, like, I don't know what song it was. It was Lovesick Mess. I don't want to say that. Well, can I say the first word? I don't know. If you know Girl in Red, you would know what song I'm talking about. Anyways, I played that in the car like a few weeks ago, and he looked like, because we can see like the artist and stuff like that is playing like on the display, and he looked at it and I could see that his like the cogs were like turning in his head, like, I recognize this artist. And I was like, no shit. Like, really, I did not know that. Because he's been singing along to it. It's just been funny. But also, like, so when I was building the PC, I was doing it with Adam, and Adam was like in charge of music, and we were playing like a lot of like Tate McRae and stuff as well, and like Taylor, but also like Tate McRae, Olivia, like a lot of things. And we were playing it on my speaker, and my dad was here too, like helping me with some things, like not that much, but like a little bit, and like he was just here for like moral support, because like I was doing it, but like he was here for moral support. And then I was like and then Adam asked him, like, do you like the music? And then my dad said, yeah, I normally like listen to like, because he doesn't have playlists on Spotify. He has like he listens to like the hits today and stuff like that. He's one of those people. I know, it's weird, but he does that. And he was like, yeah, I like it because like I listen to this like normally, and it's good music too. Like, he thinks it's good music too, and I'm like, Dad, you're an icon. he knows like Olivia songs. Like, he will sing along to like Olivia songs or sometimes. Like, not actually like sing along. I don't think I've ever heard him sing. No, I have, but like not really. But like he will like drum his hands like to it, or like kind of like hum to it or something like that. But it's so funny that my parents, like, my music taste and my parents' music taste are so similar sometimes. It's a little scary. Like, I'm getting them to like the artists I like. But yeah, so again, my mom, the next one is I have to get to my mom to listen to are Lizzie McAlpine and Gracie Abrams. Like 100%, I have to make her listen to them. Anyways, that's basically it for this video, and I really hope you liked it. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and of course subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!